Okay, it's been approximately 24 hours since we set this all up with the dehumidifier going, and we still have the fan and the heater going. And look at how much liquid is in the bucket. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's almost half full, and maybe closer to a third full. But that is a lot of liquid for 24 hours. Now, let's take a look at the humidity. When we started, it was 48%. And as of right now, you can see that very well, but it says 25%. That's amazing. I'm gonna guess this is gonna work really well to dry a tote of wood. I don't know, 24 hours? We'll have to bring it out at some point here and use our moisture meter to test some of the wood and just see, because they were all 25 to 35%, so very cool. We're setting the bucket inside now because it's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. Pretty good chance of snow this week for us, or at least really cold temperatures. So now we'll see if this keeps drying it out like it has been so far.
This Vivor dehumidifier filled the 5-gallon bucket and it's overrunning, so drew out a lot of moisture. So next we'll test this wood to see how dry it is in this kiln. So this tote of wood has been in the dehumidification kiln for 7 days. Almost looks like it shrunk the wood down in the tote, but I'm not sure about that. What kind of readings are you getting, Lori?
Everything under 10 so far.
Wow.
I probably need to dig down there, because remember we were at 25s when we...
Yeah, but some were above 30.
Yeah, some were above 30. Some were above like 40 even, so... let's try digging a little here. 5.2.
Wow.
Let's dig in here a little more. And through this time, we've had 1.5 inches of rain.
Right.
And so it's been very humid outside on top of...
And cold.
And cold, yeah. What does that one say?
26.9.
Okay, so that one's a little high still.
Shadows causing a problem.
Yeah, 20, actually 26 and then 28, but then down lower 7, so another one out. That still looks like it could have been wet. What do you see?
It's like 13.3.
Okay, how about if I move it a little?
It's like 8.8.
God. Okay, let's try the back side of it and just see.
See if I can get out of the... Oh, there's a shadow for the phone too. That one is showing 15.2.
Okay, and that one is big.
Yeah, and down
like,
deep.
Like it could have been pretty wet to start with. Let's get one more that's down here some. Okay, what do you see?
Looks like 5.9, 6.0.
Okay, and then let's flip it.
Shadows are causing
Yeah.
difficulty here, but it's around 11.
Okay, okay. That was the side that was down, was the 11 side.
So this...
I am going to say a major success, right? Like, I feel like this is...
That's right.
amazingly dry now compared to what it was.
Worked better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it did work better.
Combination of the fan, some heat, and that dehumidifier really took the moisture out of this wood in 1 week's time.
Yeah,
Would have taken a long time just sitting outside.
it really would have, yeah. Cool. Good job, Steve.
Good job, Lori.
We've got a couple totes here that are on the verge of drying, but we're gonna try putting them in for a day or two and see what we get. Hopefully we can pull a little bit more moisture off. They're kind of low 20s, so it's been about 24 hours since we moved this new tote in here. Bucket is half full of water. Get inside here. It looks like we're at 37%. 73 degrees. Looks like everything's working well. I really think this is gonna dry quick. These pieces of wood weren't that wet anyway. They were kind of like low to mid 20s, so I might do a little testing here just to see. Hopefully by tomorrow it's good to go. Okay, I got the tester. Well, hopefully that's the norm. That'd be nice. This one. This looks like it wouldn't have been a wet one. It's only 8. Well, it went up to 14. But kind of between 8 and this is floating. Like, depends on where I'm placing it. About there. 15. $11. That one's not high at all. That one's at just around 10. I don't know. I think a lot of these were higher yesterday, so I'm gonna say in one day it's come down. I know it's probably not perfect yet, but I think one more day and we'll be able to take this one out of the greenhouse kiln and put the other one in to top it off as far as getting moisture out of it, and then it's ready to be delivered. Awesome, awesome. All right.
So we're down to 31%. This IBC tote of firewood has been in here for 2 days, and it looks like we have, I don't know if you can see that, but close to 4 gallons of water, or maybe more than 4 gallons of water that have been pulled out of the IBC tote and the air. And so now we will replace this IBC tote, bring in a new one, and we'll have a full cord of dried wood.
All right, we're going to test a little here, see what we see.
This is the tote we just pulled out of the dehumidification kiln. What did that show?
6.2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Probably need to dig a little deeper here. Let's try the back side. Oh God, yeah, that's really low. 1.6.
Wow.
Yeah.
This kiln is working better than I thought it would.
It is. How much there? We get down to 1.6. night when I was doing this, it was still in the kiln, and I was having trouble getting to these guys that were buried very much. Look at that, 4.2.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
It's dry.
It's
Dry.
yeah. Let me try this one right here. Might not be able to see it, but it's kind of buried.
You gonna be able to get it out? Oh, you can do it from right there.
So 13.5. It's
still good, yeah.
Very reasonable in the range. So
Very nice.
okay, yeah. Let's
Okay,
do
I'll
one
hold
more.
that tote over.
3.2.
So that just shows that 2 days in the kiln is enough to dry these totes.
So if it was like ultra wet wood, like that was really, really wet, it might take more than, just a day or two. But in this case, this was like mid-20s, and I feel like that's all it needed was, maybe a little in the 30s, but it's all it needed was 2 days.